and get this party started. So here we go. Men's singles championship. Let's play pickleball. And that is exactly what he gets. Shanked return from Fed.
I took a look at that Milwaukee match and ran it back. 2 big changes to expect. One, Zane's got different color shoes this time, so that's a new style. And Fed's seen him play, and he's seen some of the top competition. He's going to change up the serve quite a bit on him.
Yeah, Zane Ford's got the gender reveal shoe selection there from Skechers, a pink and a blue. And Fed, you know, I talked to him while he was up here when we were at break, and he said, look, this guy's very good. I want to see if he can actually do it 11 times in a game against us. He knows he's going to see some flashy stuff. Off the tape, and Fed grabs the lead back. And this is where Colin Schick made his run a couple years ago that just came up one short, but he burst on the scene, lost to Ben Johns in the final on this very court.
You'll notice that semi-western grip from Zane. Almost puts the paddle down, picks it up straight into his hand, really tries to create as much topspin and power with that as possible.
Fed just controls the kitchen line so brilliantly.
His left, right, kind of forehand, backhand, volley stabs are big reason why he's at the top of the game in singles right now.
2-1.
And what a smart volley that is. And to control that, come on, Ryan, that is not easy.
No, because you want to crush it. It's quote unquote high. And you want to put it away, but you know, doing so with full power probably would be a mistake.
Point. Timeout receiver 4-1.
And Zane Ford immediately calls timeout here, so we will take a quick break ourselves, friend Sky. So what an inspiring journey that pickleball has been for so many.
Time in 4-1. Point.
Fed staying back on that ball that gets the Zane's forehand in the corner. And you'll notice on the serves and on some of the returns, he's not bringing it to Zane's backhand corner. Doesn't want to give him too much of an angle, but it's hitting it 2 to 3 feet left of the middle, so he has to run around that if he wants to stripe that forward hand. And a little Pilates as Zane goes to retrieve.
It's like this poor guy's having to do penalty push-ups over there, trying to go on an egg hunt over there. That's a different holiday here, buddy. And then just cool, calm, collected Fed.
5-1. Point.
Ford could not get there, and 6-1.
Fed goes over the net to retrieve that ball. Fed plays the fastest of any of the men's singles players.
6-1.
But when things are in his favor, he giddies up and serves as fast as possible.
And the crowd will want more pickleball and will get behind Zane. So all he's got to do is put some good rallies and what we've seen. And again, we didn't see it yesterday or the day before, and it's not because we wouldn't have. It's because singles was played through the semifinals on Thursday. Just deep on that one, so let's see if that's the start of something here. This is a kid that can score a bunch of points in a hurry.
2-6.
And I think the fiery personalities, the crowd likes that. And why not have a second man on the court with you? What a shot from Ford on the dead sprint to throw it over his head and keep it in, Ryan.
Unbelievable stuff. We said the athleticism, and it's there. He's so rangy on the left and the right. He's a big fan of the lobs. He must know that you called 2024 the year of the lob. He's coming into it a little bit late, but loves it.
Got there too, but Fed just dispatches that one. But a nice push back here.
Nice hold here from Zane.
All right, I guess it's the girl because he's tying the pink shoe. And I like just, if you need a little composure, take your time. You know, as you mentioned, Fed will play fast when it's going well. So walk up to that line and serve the absolute best ball that you can here. Doing his footwork there. That inside out, and Tyson McGuffin does it better than anybody. Fed has a great one himself. Requires the footwork.
6-4.
Oh man, what a head-to-head battle. It wasn't even cat and mouse because it was so chaotic.
Yeah, I thought Fed had an opportunity earlier in that rally as he first got to the net, and he kind of soft dropped it to the backhand, and then it became kind of a neutral firefight.
After another, I'm going to say it, poor drop shot from a pro there from Fed. Just misses his favorite shot.
Tyson and Ryan Sherry, probably some of the best inside outs here, but the big difference is they don't go inside out rip necessarily. They go cross with the hybrid. Zane's always trying to hit 100% on that run around right now.
Yeah, and that's one thing that we want to see. And Zane says, I'm not getting on the ground and going for the egg hunt over here. Let's see if, will Don Stanley, who's going to get it? Fed will. That was awesome. Just as cool and calm as he always is. I'll get it. So he's gotten one when the ball was on Zane's side. Now he's gone underneath the Vizzy cooler and gotten it. Okay.
7-4.
Seems he got under Fed's skin a little bit. That's a rare miss on a neutral midcourt ball.
4-7.
Find the corner, so Fed changes it up and returns to the forehand, and Ford makes him pay. Pace of play is slowing down.
5-7.
Good from Ford, and after a rough start, he's all the way back within one. And the parent nervousness tracker is going to be significant. Zane's still looking at the spot. He thought he hit it. Fed's trying to talk him into a challenge. He is out of timeouts and challenges now for anything else.
Point. 8-6.
Oh my.
But you see Fed changing of that spot, serving down the tee to keep Zane honest. You know, his two-handed backhand solid, but it certainly doesn't match the pace and the shape of his forehand right now.
Oh.
He heard me.
How dare you, Ryan?
I'm just a talking head. Just a talking head.
Steps in on a very short return, though, and just rolls it cross court within one.
7-8.
Wow, was in unbelievable position, and a forehand that just kissed off the tape changed the rally. So Fed survives with the lead.
8-7.
And that's the third backhand volley at the shoulder high level that Fed has cooked out. Just going for a little too much. Got to aim 3, 4, 5 inches within the court as opposed to the line.
Because the spin of that ball is going to pull it
7-8.
wide. So here we go.
Side out.
Wow, and got exactly what he wanted off the return, but Ford cannot come up with the forehand there.
8-7. Point.
There's the tennis player background trying to carve that volley. Zane Ford played a lot in the Kwang Duong timeline of junior tennis.
Yeah, they definitely go back as competitors and friends.
And Fed, again, he lets you get close, and then he locks the door on you, and he's at game point.
And with no timeouts, we're going to resort to the towel time.
Yes.
Game point.
The towel pause. Unofficial stat, but smart for
10-7.
the youngster. Oh, that carved volley betrays him twice. So Zane Ford, tough start, really good in the middle, but Fed too much at the end. So will there be a comeback, or will the Ford be parked in the garage with just a silver medal? Classic 12-10 in the third to take out the 2 seed. So this wasn't one of those gift draws. This kid had to earn his keep. Let's see if he has some fight in him to come back in game 2.
Point.
And I think he would say my forehand lost me game number 1. Too many misses.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think got to remain low and through the balls, pulling up on it. Can't be looking down at the court as an excuse.
Side out. Can't call on a ball you played.
No, I'm saying if you saw it.
I can't make a call on a ball that you played.
So Fed's bringing out all the tricks. He's like,
Yes.
I'm appealing.
He may have the most recorded talk time with head refs this season.
No doubt that we should give that award. Okay. And game 2, once he gets the ball, starts with a bang for Zane Ford.
1-1.
I don't know what happened there, but it obviously went into some container here, because he got applause and girlfriend Sky involved in that now, and those are the most nervous people in the building. Selena on one side and the family and friends, and Fed's like, I don't know what this thing went into, but I bet you if it went in that trash can there, and I think that's what happened, probably a lot of stuff that we want a new one, but we'll just leave it at that. Pretty dropper there from Zane Ford. Okay, Zane.
I mean, that was not an easy ball to do it on. Fed really went for it on the inside out, and that thing was dipping.
1-1. Let it.
Fed's looking at that too.
1-1.
Oh, Fed uses the drop shot Ford was there, but what a return.
Truly. I was about to comment that Fed is kind of a master at interrupting the pace and making this court feel his own with the questions, the clarifications.
Shortcut volley comes up, a winner there for Fed as Zane cannot come up with an answer.
2-1.
Okay, we were almost into what we call a cat and mouse point. You want to elaborate on what that is?
Typically, it's when both opponents are up at the kitchen and they're kind of moving laterally at sharp angles, trying to work the point and find an opportunity to take a ball that may be left up.
Yeah, and Zane's looked at the court or something bother him. He's got to just, hey, same for both players, just play through it. Because frustration leads to poor play usually.
Yeah, and sometimes I think such a friendly and kind of like larger bench sometimes cuts against you as you look for that kind of emotional support, as opposed to your buddy and doubles partner Anwar, who is there.
Yeah.
A little more stern, not as comforting, and saying, hey, move on to the next one, because Fed is trying to bring the buzzsaw to you right now.
3-1.
Pretty overhead there, and Fed takes control of game 2 like he did in game number 1. Now up 4-1. Now 5. And Zane Ford has to take a timeout to stop this run. Federico Staksrud doing what he does, just controlled, and Staksrud rolling 5-1 up in game 2. Wow, and a missed return coming out of the timeout where Ford was searching for answers from anyone. He even talked to mom, dad, girlfriend, and some of the people in the crowd. And that is remarkable from Federico Staksrud. Wow. Look where he came from here, Ryan.
The hypotenuse. Chased it down and delicately places that in the corner.
And he's another one of those. Some of the guys look like they are just charging all over the court. His movement is so under control. And now just 3 points away from a title, and the hands are on the hips for Zane Ford.
8-1.
Oh, and just nasty touch there. And Fed is on a mission.
Yeah, Zane needs a map right now. He is a little bit lost, but playing solid. Fed's just playing really, really well.
9-1.
Okay, so trying to find that self-belief here is Zane Ford. Again, pickleball game of runs, but tough to do against the opponent he's staring down.
Call on the court is overturned. Ball was in. One
Okay.
timeout remaining.
That's
2 timeouts remaining.
that's some
We'll resume play
replay
at 2-9.
justice there. So Zane gets the point here, but
I'm in. 2-9.
long way to get all the way back here. And if Tyson has the Ferrari forehand, that must be the Mustang forehand for Mr. Ford there. That's pretty.
3-9.
Fed gets the ball back within 2.
Nine, 3.
Just Geppetto on that one from Fed, and we are at match point.
Time receiver, 10-3.
And Zane uses the last time out here, and run we showed that he made was fantastic. Back to Fed, match point.
10-3.
Fed has done it again. The standard bearer for singles on the Carvana PPA Tour just picks up where he left off, wins the first event of our 2025 season, and does it in convincing fashion. Zane Ford, one awesome run for you. I know we will see and hear from you some more, but Federico Staksrud is him.
Welcome back to the Daytona Beach Open. We've got Dave courtside with Federico with the trophy.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Federico Staksrud is your men's singles champion. Fed, all these youngsters are gunning for you. Zane Ford's a terrific player on the rise. What did you have to do really well to beat him here today?
Yeah, for sure. First of all, congrats to him. It's an amazing run. You can tell the guy is working out. He's training, so it's great for the game to have players like that. And yeah, I knew I had to play my game, and the approach shots was kind of like the key. If I could get to the kitchen before him, that was going to be better for me. So yeah, I just had to focus on that.
So ladies and gentlemen, Fed played in every Carvana PPA tournament that he could this year and won a medal in every single one of them. Fed, how on earth, with the level of play, are you able to be this consistent?
Yeah, it's yeah, it's a lot of hard work behind the scenes. You know, when I'm back home, I'm just training, just focusing on this, and when I'm out here, it's kind of like showtime, but the real work is back home. I just want to thank my sponsor, Yola. I mean, it's been an amazing year with them. The paddle is amazing. Everybody knows it. I've been using the same paddle for a long time. I mean, that can tell you how good it is. But yeah, also the PPA stuff, they just keep us, you know, it's a lot of weeks on the road, and they just make sure we're comfortable. So a big shout out to everybody that works in the PPA, you know, like the social media guys, the people that work with the players, everybody that works with the setup. I mean, it's so tough to take this from San Clemente all the way to Daytona. So we only get here like Wednesday night and we just see it, but they are here Monday morning working their ass off. So huge shout out for them.
Indeed. Give it up for the whole squad here, everybody. So, Fed, before we went on camera, you came over and said, now I can enjoy Christmas. What are you going to do to enjoy Christmas?
No, just eat a little bit. I mean, more than usual, but it's more about like, you know, I felt like I needed to end up the year like this, kind of like with a singles title. It's been such an amazing year in singles particular. You know, I couldn't get to doubles final here, but singles has been my best for sure, and I just felt like I needed something like this for the holidays.
Well, happy holidays indeed. Let's bring JP out here, the CEO of Daytona. JP.
On behalf of Daytona, the city of Daytona Beach, and Holly Hill, congratulations to our champion. Thank you, fans, for being here, and a great weekend of pickleball.
Federico Staksrud is your singles champion. All right, folks, one more to go. The men's doubles final. This is going to be fantastic. We'll have it right after this.